Ooh, it's drippy.
Men make moves.
Sucker stand still.
In 3
They just mad we tryna make it out. The hood is fast food cause all my homies taking out. All these people getting money, we just want that same amount. Everything digital, but we still on that paper route. Paper route, fuck alone, we want that paper now. Wallet is the checking and the shoebox is the save account. Paper route, fuck alone, we want that paper now. We making moves while you suckers still stand around. Yeah, I get it in just to make it out. I'm banking, ain't no one checking for me on my account. I'm the one everybody quietly speak about. They just open the gates of heaven and let the reap out. Yeah, making moves is what I've been in. And my people been doing this since they was sitting. They talking money at the table, we about to sit in and get a bid in. Yeah, you must have thought we was kidding. Eyes wide open, money never sleep. So I'm out here knowing it's a nightmare on Navy Street. Every beat I'm on is going down like when Nelly speak. I made it from nothing, I'm a magician out here to the weak. To the strong, ain't no Fred made the machine. And me and Geechi in the front just like a Marine. Money talks, I want the scoop like I'm Charlie Sheen. All about the Benjamins, I'ma book them in every scene. Every dream I have, the money rules everything. Fettuccine, homemade Alfredo, I'm talking heavy cream. Bet it seems like love and hate, Radio Raheem. But watching his death, it showed us that this is all a scheme. I'm trying to live better than a Huxtable. So I make moves, standing still is what a sucker do. You wanna hate, stand in line, we ain't ducking you. And if you got a problem, be like the brand and make a move. They just mad we tryna make it out. The hood is fast food cause all my homies taking out. All these people getting money, we just want that same amount. Everything digital, but we still on that paper route. Paper route, fuck the love, we want that paper now. Wallet is the checking in the shoebox is the same account. Paper route, fuck the love, we want that paper now. We making moves while you suckers still stand around.
Crib, check, business, check. Please don't bring it to me if it ain't about a check. Got these diamonds on my neck, products when I step. If you ain't making moves this year, you getting left. Had a meeting on the jet, planning what we doing next. Salmon with the salad tossed in a vinaigrette. I used to carry text, now these bitches can't text. Phone on private, ain't accepting no request. Don't be beefing on the net, I'm really from the set. My role model made a couple M's from the text. What did you expect? Make money like movies. M3, S3, match with the Louis. Pay her bills. If you ain't making moves, you a sucker standing still. I gotta keep it real. Gotti in the field, it's at least 30K around my neck before the deal. Niggas better chill. All my jewelry real. I can tell how much money in the stack by how I feel. Ain't no dollar bills. Only got blue cheese. Way before Chanel, I was throwing up 2 C's. Compton. My city love me like Lucy. Big boss moves got me ballin' no hoop dreams. Yeah, we out here chasing bread. M3, S3, shout out my nigga Fred.
They just mad we tryna make it out. The hood is fast food cause all my homies taking out. All these people getting money, we just want that same amount. Everything digital, but we still on that paper route. Paper route, fuck alone, we want that paper now. Wallet is the checking and the shoebox is the save account. Paper route, fuck alone, we want that paper now. We making moves while you suckers still stand around.
There you go. Yeah. I remember I prayed for this. I seen niggas die young and they don't make it. That's why if I want it, then I'm gon' take it. Keep it real with yourself, nigga, don't fake it. You can love all day, they still gon' hate it. I remember I prayed for this. A lot of niggas got sprayed for this. A gang of niggas wasn't made for this. Long nights, long days for this. I can't change for shit, I'm dangerous. I remember I prayed for this. A lot of niggas got sprayed for this. Long nights, long days for this. I'm dangerous. Nobody gave me shit. Late nights putting pain for this. Had to spill a couple brains for this. And you know I got my name from this. I'm dangerous, I'm made for this. Granny called me her favorite. I'm a player, never paid a bitch. He on them papers, your main's a snitching. You okay with it? That's gay as shit. Real crippin', don't play with this. I'ma show up AKs and clips and really start blazing shit. Pop, pop. Nigga, I'm dangerous. Remember we was taking risks. Now every week we out here taking trips. Mafia, the whole gang is rich. I can bang these niggas are young and they don't make it. That's why if I want it, then I'm gon' take it. Keep it real with yourself, nigga, don't fake it. Cause you can love them all day, they still gon' hate it. I remember I prayed for this. A lot of niggas got sprayed for this. A gang of niggas wasn't made for this. Late nights, long days for this. I can't change for shit, I'm dangerous. I remember I prayed for this. A lot of niggas got sprayed for this. A gang of niggas wasn't made for this. I can't change the shit, I'm dangerous.
I done brought mama pain from this. She said it's on the street.
Dangerous.
I done slid with the gang for this. I don't play. It's on a different lifestyle, I'm embracing. You don't move how I move, I be on some gang shit. We really came from the bottom, now the whole gang lit. We was sliding around the block, now it's out of state trip. A lot of niggas wasn't fit for the shit he came with. But a nigga uses pain as his motivation. I could talk how I talk, cause I really lit a shit. Still screaming free the guys, cause I know they innocent. We seen niggas switch, we been through hella clips. We made hella flips, we really held the block down. That's the reason why we feel like we at the top now. We made it this far, tell me why we gon' stop now. Real Bremen on my side, yeah, I'm really worldwide. You can live like this when you was really outside. Yeah, the streets been dangerous, but we ain't never hide. You ain't made for this shit, then you better keep quiet.
I see niggas die young and they don't make it. That's why if I want it, then I'm gon' take it. Keep it real with yourself, nigga, don't fake it. Cause you can love them all day, they still gon' hate it. I remember I prayed for this. A lot of niggas got sprayed for this. A gang of niggas wasn't made for this. Late nights, long days for this.
Big die. I got the game in the chokehold like a slip knot. Too much ambition, I got too much drive. I'm probably due for a pitch die. Black die, reppin' the team, reppin' the squad like a mascot. Yeah, I'm the one, you know that I got it, but I still speak for the have-nots. Big die, I got the game in the chokehold like a slip knot. Too much ambition, I got too much drive. I'm probably due for a pitch die. Black die, reppin' the team, reppin' the squad like a mascot. Yeah, I'm the one, you know that I got it, but I still speak for the have-nots. Yeah. It's been a hell of a run. I done bagged all of the women I wanted to bag. I probably should slow down and settle with one. Probably should hit up my mama and tell her my problem. She always wanna pray for her son. Tell her I got it, it's nothing your God could do for me. I feel much more safe with a gun. Look what I've done, just look at what I've become. They thought I was stuck in the mud. I done came up, they gotta pay like I weigh. I made them double the funds. Niggas be hating, probably cause they wifey like me and she wanna give me the buns. She got a friend, told her that she can come too because two heads is better than one. My competition is none, they are officially done. None of
What's good, what's good, what's happening, what's happening? Salute, 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 salute to the relatives. You already know. Hold on, let me make sure I'm nice and focused, man. They ain't got me focused up in here. Hold on, man. Salute to the relatives, though. This is no studioing network. This is Relatively Raw with your homie, your brother K Doze. We are live and direct, homie. You already see where it is. Am I nice and focused? Hold on, let me make sure, man. Make sure, man. What's in the way? What's in the way? Let me get my joint nice and focused real quick, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Is we good? We good? We nice and focused? All right. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? You guys see the title and what today's particular topic is, man. Today, we on one today, right? The thoughts of a reformed simp, man. We gonna talk about this, man. Your boy K Do's finna get real with y'all. First and foremost, hope y'all had a very, very good week, homie. Hope y'all were able to attain and achieve all your goals. And you know what I'm saying? I hope you was able to bag any woman that you wanted to bag. I hope you was able to, you know what I'm saying, if you married up like me, you know what I'm saying, you was able to get at least like about 4 smashes in, you know what I'm saying, at least, you know what I'm saying, throughout this week, you know what I'm saying? What's good? Salute to the No Studio in chat. He says, salute to the relative good 7. What's happening, homie? Spence White says, why you sound like Hollow? Bruh, everybody tell me I sound like Hollow. Even Hollow's been told that I sound like him, you know what I'm saying? So salute to my nigga Hollow though, you know what I mean? Am I focused in? I feel like I'm not focused, man. Is it me or am I bugging? I feel like my joint is not focused in. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if I'm not focused, y'all. If my picture's out of focus. Because I feel like I'm out of focus. let me know. Let me know. But yeah, man, so hope y'all had a good week, man. You know what I'm saying? Had a really good, relatively raw and productive week. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into it, you already know, man, we got going to the colognes of the evening. You know what I'm saying? So I got two today. And these two I've already talked about, right? However, this is the one I'm wearing right now. You feel me? This is the Versace Dylan Blue. Hold on, I can't even get that in focus. I don't know what's going on with my camera, fam. It is a bit off, huh? Hold on, man. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this, yo. Let me fix this real quick. Give me a second, y'all. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Let me fix this joint. You know what I'm saying? Let me fix that. My bad. My apologies. Players fuck up. Y'all know how it go. Is we good now? No? Is we good? We good? We good? All right, so y'all see what the topic is. We got Versace Dylan Blue. You know what I'm saying? This is a good, like, everyday kind of cologne. You feel me? And it has good performance, which means like when you walk by, if you at work or wherever you doing, you at your business, everybody gonna smell you with this shit right here. Everybody gonna smell you when it comes to this joint right here. So definitely. And this one is Dolce & Gabbana the one. So this is for like date night. The reason why I think they call it the one is because it's for if you gonna be intimate and close to somebody. You feel me? So that shit is a goodie. That should get the panties off real quick. You know what I'm saying? So as y'all see, man, today's topic, man, we talking about the thoughts of a reformed simp, man. So today, I'm gonna tell y'all a couple stories that kind of helped me get over that initial simp mindset that I had, right? And honestly, how that shit even starts. And I didn't start really getting it until I got older, right? I really didn't start getting it until I got older of why it starts, right? So I think before we even get to, you know, exactly, you know, talking about simping, we got to understand what that shit really is, right? You know what I'm saying? So let's get into that. So let's break down what a simp really is before we, you know what I'm saying, before I start spilling the beans on myself, right? So I looked it up, just a regular, you know, definition of what a simp is, all right? So this is what it says. You know, for the urban, as of the Urban Dictionary, it says, Urban Dictionary's top definition of a simp is someone who does way too much for a person they like. Other definitions on the crowdsourced online dictionary include a man who puts the hoes before the bros and a guy that is overly desperate for women, especially if he is a bad person or has expressed her. Well, we understand what a simp is, right? And I definitely went through my trials and tribulations with that kind of mindset. Now, when I say I was a simp, you know, hold on, man. This thing does not look focused to me. Is it just me? This shit don't look focused, bro. Hold on, man. Am I bugging? I feel like this shit ain't focused. But anyway, so, you know, when I look at that definition of a simp, right, this is what I think of. You know, it's a dude that's, you know, willing to spend as much bread, do whatever this woman wants him to do for the possibility of getting the draws or just to be in her presence. Like a dude to do anything to be in this presence. It is off, huh? Okay, I'm not bugging. I don't know what's going on with that, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me figure this out, yo. Because we ain't gonna be, I don't want y'all to be distracted. You feel me? Give me 1 second. My apologies, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me try to fix this shit. Because we gotta get into this. We gotta get into this. Well, it seems like the camera might be focusing on some other stuff in the shot. Let me get all this stuff out the shot. I want to show you all the drink that I do drink when I do drink, but this is another book right here. No More Mr. Nice Guy. I'll get into that later, but let's see what happens when I get all this stuff out of the way. Let me see, does that change anything? Are we good? It keeps going in and out. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, yo. Is that better? Yo, that's crazy. Anyway, so I'm sorry, y'all. We just gonna have to deal with it. I don't want to keep interrupting the show. All right, so look. Where was I at? Okay, so I'm just gonna go into the stories of, you know, the times where I've simped and I had to kind of get knocked off of that, right? And the first one, cause salute to my pops, you know what I'm saying, he might be watching. And there was this time, man, let's keep it real. And hold on, before I get into that, a lot of y'all on here who are watching, you don't want to admit it, that there has been some times that you may have simped and you ain't even know you was simping. You just thought this is how you supposed to do it, right? So look, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. And salute to our mothers, our sisters, but they taught us the wrong way. They did, bro. They taught us the wrong way. Look, man, I learned a long time ago to not listen to my mom when it comes to women, man. I learned, because look, unfortunately, most women, I'm gonna be real with y'all, it's gonna hurt. Most women aren't truthful with what they really like and what they really fuck with in a man. As much as your mother, your sister, your aunties, cousins tell you, oh, treat the woman nice and treat her like a queen and all that shit. They don't want that, bro. That's not, no. Of course, they don't want you to treat them like a dog, but what I've learned over the years is they want a balance, but they don't want someone they're gonna walk all over. They don't want a damn doormat, right? So I say some of our mothers and shit taught us the wrong shit. So we thinking we doing the right thing. We think we treating these women how they supposedly want to be treated, but then they end up fucking you over for the nigga that don't really give them the type of attention that you gave them. And you know what I'm saying? And that's how this shit go. That's really how this shit go. Cause I was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought this was what I was told. I was told that, yo, you know what I'm saying, give her all the attention, you know what I'm saying, be there for her, all that good shit. Nah. And this is another thing, right? I'm gonna share the first story of when I was simping and I was blessed to have my father there to kind of knock some sense into me, so, you know, verbally, so to speak, right? Some of you who subscribe to my Relatively Raw channel have heard this story. But look, I had a girlfriend, right? I was like 19 years old, something like that. Had a girlfriend, went to my dad's house. We was chilling at my pop's house. And look, man, y'all gonna laugh, y'all gonna call me all kind of names. Just know I am not this dude no more. But this is what happened. I'm putting it all out there, all right? So this is what happened. I'm with my girl at the time, you know what I'm saying? We on the couch and we chilling, right? So, you know, she's like brushing her hair and shit, right? So on my simp shit that I was on at the time, I said, hey, yo, let me brush your hair. I know. Before y'all go in on it, nigga. Hey, let me tell y'all something. This was like my first little piece of ass I ever had, bro. So when you get, I gotta keep it a buck with you, homie. I gotta keep it a buck with you. This is my first little piece of, that I really had consistently. So what I had at that time was called a scarcity mindset. If you don't know what a scarcity mindset is, you don't want to let this one thing go because you don't think you're going to get any more. At that time, my confidence wasn't where it ended up being later. You know what I'm saying? So I had a scarcity mindset, homie. I didn't want to let that huss go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing everything I can to make sure that every time she with me, it's going to be like an experience, or it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to treat her like this. So, my nigga, so I'm at my pop's house. I started brushing her hair, bro. Yeah, I did it. Your boy did it. I started brushing her hair on the couch. And Pops, if you watching, I'm sure you remember this, right? So I'm brushing her hair, right? On the couch. Yeah, man, your boy, this shit was horrible. Like, and I'm glad none of my homies was there to see this, bro, because it was kind of crazy. Like, so I'm brushing her hair, and my Pops kind of like, hey, come help me out with something. Or he said something like that, hey, come help me out with something, or let me talk to you about something, right? So I went upstairs with my Pops, you know what I'm saying? And he was basically like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Pops was like, hold on, homie. Like, what the fuck are you doing, son? I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, I'll tell you one thing. If I see you brush that damn girl hair again, we gonna have a fucking problem. You better keep your nuts up, nigga. What's wrong with you? You a Henderson. That's my last name, Henderson. And my Pops, like, that was like one of the first like lessons my Pops had ever really taught me about. No, I was a little younger than 19. I was like 18, 17, 18. But that's one of the first lessons that my Pops really taught me when it came to women, girls. He basically was telling me, nigga, if you brushing her hair like this, man, nigga, she gonna have you by the balls. You know what I'm saying? Basically. So that was a lesson in simping that I got. So I went back downstairs. I was a totally different dude. I was damn near mean. It was like night. It was like day and night. I went up there. It was daytime. Nigga, I came back downstairs. It was midnight, my nigga. I was a totally different nigga. And we got into an argument that day over that. Not that I told her that what my dad said, but I just started like, because I had the very first episode I did was what? I talked about rewarding bad behavior. And that's what I was doing, low key. And I didn't realize I was doing it. I was rewarding bad behavior. I was spoiling her with attention, with shit. I was spoiling her. And I shouldn't have been doing that shit. So she got accustomed to that shit. You feel me? And that relationship ended not that much longer because, I started manning up. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing that's crazy, fellas. It's like when you're in that stage right there, if you've ever been caught simping, or if you've ever been in that, if you're doing shit like that, like I was doing, snap out of it. If you're doing it now, get out of it, bro, because you're gonna generate and start a pattern of bullshit in every relationship. So I advise you to get out of that, bro. Cause that's what I was in. If it wasn't for my Pops, then I wouldn't have even saw it. So salute to Pops, right? Let's go to the next story. I got a couple of them. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. All right, so I'm done with high school and shit, and I'm going to college, right? And I was trying to play ball in college. Shit didn't really pan out, but we having parties. I'm staying in an apartment with some of the ball players. You know what I'm saying? We having parties, and there was this girl. I'm gonna call her Doria, right? So, and I really liked her, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, I still hadn't, started like, just smashing shit. I wasn't doing that quite yet. You feel me? I was just still trying to date chicks and trying to, be, girlfriend and boyfriend with them. I wasn't really, getting it. And I wasn't understanding the signals that she was giving me. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. Like, she was in her party girl mode. You feel me? And I started noticing, like, and this became a pattern with me, right? I was doing the right things, right? That a lot of women say that they want, but I wasn't closing the deal, and I couldn't understand this shit. But I started noticing she was fucking with the dudes, some of my niggas, some of the dudes I was cool with, like the homies. And I was like, oh, okay, fuck that. So this is what it came down to, right? And this is no disrespect to her or to any woman that's like this, right? Basically, what I started to understand, and this is kind of like when I started really finally waking up, what I started understanding was like, oh, I get it now. Like, first of all, we're all young. We're still like 19 and shit. I'm in 18, 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? So what I didn't realize was, you know what? They want to be hoes. And I know that sounds bad, right? Because when you say hoe, you can automatically think I'm disrespecting. I guess the word you can use is promiscuous. But let's call it spade. Spade is relatively raw, man. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Oh, you want to fuck around. And these are the type of dudes that you want to fuck around with, because I wasn't that guy. You know what I'm saying? Some of my other homies, we were like somewhat the same. We endorsed in the same shit, you know what I mean? But we were different. They made it clear that they wasn't trying to wife up. They weren't trying to, be exclusive. I didn't mind being exclusive because, again, it was the scarcity mindset. I was all about getting this woman right here and keeping this woman so I can just have, okay, this my chick, I'm gonna be smashing and all that. It wasn't until after that I said, okay, I get it now. I get it now. All right. Especially at that age, I shouldn't have even been thinking about trying to settle down anyway, because I wasn't ready for that shit. I wasn't ready for what comes with, being like a husband or like a real boyfriend or like dating chicks with an outcome in mind. I was just thinking about having some consistent vagina, my nigga. So once I started getting that, I started to understand women more, just through trial and error. So here's the crazy thing that happens though, right? Once that happened and I started to understand, I kid you not, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's like my attraction level rose because I stopped giving a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I stopped caring. And once I stopped caring, even the women that I tried to get at before, even their mindset and their attraction level for me changed, because they was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's different about him now? He's different now. You feel me? Like, and it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy for me because I was like, yo. And it got kind of easy for me after a while, because now when I say I didn't give a fuck, it was more or less like I didn't care. I didn't really care for the exclusivity of a relationship or being with someone. I basically went on a rampage of like smashing women and dealing with different kind of women. And you know what I'm saying? When at first I was only dealing with, the sisters. Then I started dealing with the Latinas. I had a couple of white chicks. Had a, you know what I'm saying, some chicks from other countries. And, I started just kind of like da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? I was in it. And my pops always say this joke when I see him, right? He always talk about like, there was a long period of time where he wasn't really hearing from me. You know what I'm saying? And he used to be worried about it. Like, hey, what's wrong with this nigga? Why he don't call? And my pop's homeboy was telling him, that nigga out there fucking, he ain't worried about you right now. And he was absolutely right. That's all I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all, I know a lot of y'all have done some of this. You know what I'm saying? There's been a chick that you been chasing. You helping her do all kind of shit. You helping her move. You taking her places. You doing all kind of shit. And she is not and she's not giving you the draws. You was doing that shit, and she was holding that vagina in front of you like, look, it's over here. Go do this. I'm gonna be real with you. I did that. I was that nigga. I did that for a little bit. But once I finally snapped out of that shit, oh my God. Life got a little better when it came to the women, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. In the chat down below, let me know how many of y'all have ever experienced that or really been through that. Because I know some of y'all dudes gonna come in here and say, no, I always been on point with the women. And if you have been, that's cool. But I'm here to keep it all the way real and raw with y'all. Because it's for real. Because I don't want niggas to be coming on here and they thinking, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been there. Yeah, I've been there. And most cats who when they first started messing with girls, they have been there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Mr. 773. He said, you dropping gems today, my guy. I appreciate you, bro. Kelly King said, yep. And teens, yeah, bro. Because, you know, especially when you start getting that first piece of ass that you getting, it's the scarcity mindset, bro. You're not thinking that there's millions and millions upon girls and women out there. You're thinking about this one right here. This one right here. That's what you're thinking about, bro. It's not until you really start to understand women. And let me go back to the beginning, what I was saying, right? About some of our moms, our aunties and cousins and sisters lied to us, bro. You ever did this? Because I did this with my mom. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I did this with my mom. My mom used to tell me all this shit about, oh, you know, you want to be this kind of man and this kind of man. So I challenged her one day. And I said, you telling me to be this type of dude, but as I analyze the type of men that you've chosen, that's not the type of nigga that you trying to get me to be. Really, I'm telling you, you ain't even got to do this personally to your mother directly. If you want to, if I got that kind of relationship, then that's cool. But I did that. Cause I look at my father, right? My pops ain't the type of dude that's just going to sit there and just take no shit. Like, he ain't that type of dude. He's just not. And I always had this thing in me where, cause see, my pops will just tell you, like, he's just like, he going to tell you what it is. Like, if he wants you out the damn house, out of his house, he going to say, get the fuck out, I'm going to go to bed. Or he going to, you know what I mean? Like, he's just that type of dude. You know what I mean? So, and I have that, I always had that in me, but because of how my mother was raising me and other people in my life, they kind of like put this fucking suppression on that side of me a lot. Now, it would come out with altercations with other men, as far as like, I didn't mind being direct and with other men because it's another man, you know what I'm saying? But when it came to women, it wasn't like that. And I remember my mother and aunties and cousins was telling me, because I would ask them about women. Because of course you would think to yourself, right? Okay, ask your moms, ask your sister about chicks, but they wasn't being real about it. They wasn't being real. Cause then I look at the dudes that they was with, I'm like, this shit don't add up to me. It don't add up. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm telling you, bro, like, am I lying though? Am I lying? And look, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm telling y'all, your sisters, your mothers, your aunties, look at the dudes that they with and pay attention to how they try to get you to be with women. Am I lying? Am I fucking lying? I'm not lying. Right? It don't add up, bro. It don't add up. It do not add up, bro. It do not add up, bro. It do not add up. So I started thinking to myself, right? I was like, yo, I started to realize, this is like, first of all, being yourself is always the best thing you can be. Being yourself. I'm talking about with everybody in your life. As long as you always be yourself, as long as you always being who you really are. And what I mean by that is, if you in a room amongst dudes who are street dudes, they live that street life. If you could still be yourself, you will have respect. If you among dudes who are squares or who are corporate or who may be tech led, you know what I'm saying? If you be yourself in every environment, you will always have respect from the men especially, but even the women, right? But when I learned through all these times where I was simping and doing all this shit, was women do want you to be yourself to a certain extent, but they don't want to walk all over you, right? And if you're allowing this woman, to take up all of your attention and your time, and you're not getting anything in return, there's no reciprocation on whether if it's what you want, if it's sex you want, if it's a relationship that you want. If you're not getting any of that, then you're wasting your time, and she's already put you in this little box over here, the friend zone, or the maybe when I'm done being promiscuous with these other dudes that I'm really attracted to, then I'm gonna give him a shot. Cause I'm gonna tell you some real shit. There was a girl that I used to like. I liked this girl since I was a little kid. I don't know what it is about this girl, but I was always like in love with this girl, bro. And growing up, she would never give me the time of day, bro. Like she put me in the deep friend zone, my nigga. I'm talking about deep in the friend zone. But she was dating some of my homies, right? Again, it's a pattern here, you feel me? So every time I look up, she was dating one of the homies. Now, I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna express how I feel about a girl to all my homies. I've never been that way because I feel like, nigga, she chose. You feel me? So if I'm going to advise any of you, don't let your homies know how you feel about a girl, bro. I wouldn't do it, especially if y'all all in the vicinity, because you don't know where she at with it. You know what I'm saying? If anything, be aggressive and go shoot your shot, homie. Don't wait, because then you're gonna bring up resentment to this nigga because he beat you to the punch. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell. I'll just be like, okay, shit, hey, she chose, homie. You know what I'm saying? But she knew. She was talking to all the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like back to back to back, but it would happen. But I was in the friend zone, and she knew how I felt. You feel me, about her, but she wasn't choosing me, and I couldn't take that for an answer, my nigga. So once I got older, and I started to understand this shit, I didn't really care no more. And guess what happened? As soon as I stopped caring, as soon as I wasn't really worried about her no more, she came back kind of into my life and started trying to talk to me and started, you know what I'm saying? But at that point, I was just like, I'm over it. I'm over it. You feel me? And she seen that my SMV or sexual market value went up. So I remember I went out of town, and she was there, and we went out real quick for like a quick bite to eat, you feel me? And she was noticing like, other chicks checking me out and all this stuff. And there was one girl I had went to go holler at, because I looked at her like she my friend now. Like, I'm not looking at her like that no more, right? I went and hollered at the chick. We was at some, what's that shit? Lucille's. We was at Lucille's. I went and hollered at this other chick while I was there. I said, why not? This the home girl. This the homie, right? I went and hollered at another chick, got her number or whatever. I was like, bet, yeah, man, I'm probably gonna meet up with shorty I just met later. And she looked at me like, and I said, what's wrong with you? And she was just like, how you just gonna do that? Like, I'm right here. I'm like, you the homie. She was like, well, I thought you just kind of had more respect for me. I said, no, like, I respect you as a homegirl. Like, that ship has sailed, man. Like, I'm not even looking at you like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You had your shot years ago. Now that shit is over. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was still willing to clap. You know what I'm saying? If that was up for grabs. But nah, you're not feeling like now it's been damn near 10 years And now you want me to wife you up after all that? Are you crazy? Now, if I still had the same mindset I had 8 to 10 years before that, it would have been different. I was like, hell no, like that shit. What I look like, you know what I mean? So, but it's crazy how that go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I titled this Thoughts of a Reformed Simp, because I was there. But see, I didn't know. Like, it wasn't until my pops had pointed that out to me, and I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But I still was making mistakes, and I had to learn some shit the hard way. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get my heart broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, it happens, bro. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do another show on why I really feel like men love harder than women. And y'all not gonna like it. Some of y'all ladies, I know y'all not gonna like it, but I'm gonna break that shit down. I'm gonna break it down. And when y'all hear it, I'm telling you, it's gonna change your mindset. It's going to change your mindset because it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. So those of y'all, again, if you're struggling with that simp shit, figure it out. Get it. This book right here, No More Than Mr. Nice Guy. I just got this book. Oh, I bought this book like some months ago. But this book right here, it's I don't know why I don't know what's up on my camera lens, y'all, but it's No More Mr. Nice Guy, a proven plan for getting what you want in love, sex, and life. And it's because some of us, just because somebody's nice doesn't mean that they're a good person, bro. I'm gonna be real. A nigga that's just super nice all the time, like, he just might be a bitch ass nigga, like who just ain't even got no backbone, who not gonna say nothing, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas just be nice for no fucking reason. Just be super nice. It's one thing to be cordial and to be someone that's respectful, but nigga that's just super nice for no reason, you gotta look at that nigga a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's that's some shit I learned because I knew that at one point I was a nice guy, but to a certain extent. I understood when, okay, this person trying to take advantage of me because they think I don't see what the fuck they doing. So I'm going to rid myself of this before I have to beat this person's ass or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the ones that you don't expect that shit out of is you don't see it coming. You feel me? And I was known to do that shit, bro. I would like just snap out of nowhere, and they'd be like, "What the fuck wrong with Dozy?" And it's like, you know, cause you playing me like, cause look, it's a common thing, right? Like, you know, especially with men. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. And appreciate y'all for joining us, man. It's No Studio on my network, Relatively Raw. I'm your homie, your brother K Doe. Salute to the relatives. But like, so it's thing amongst men, right? The one thing that men don't like, I'm speaking for all men, but y'all correct me if I'm wrong, my G's, is to have our intelligence, you know, someone to insult our intelligence and to take our kindness for a weakness. Because it takes a lot for some men to be kind, especially depending on what kind of background niggas come from. You know what I'm saying? So when someone takes your kindness for weakness and they try to shit on it, yeah, like you kind of deserve a ass whooping, or at least to be expunged from my life. Because if you're taking advantage of my kindness, nigga, like, what? Like, I'm kind to you, but you want to shit on it? Okay. Then, you know what I'm saying, this is where bad shit always happens. Especially when it comes to men and women relationships, bro. Especially because, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it a little bit into why, like, when we love you, we really love you, because it takes a lot to get behind that, because most of us men don't lead with emotion. We're supposed to lead with logic, right? We're trying to lead with logic first, because most men, and I definitely recommend you should vet your women, especially nowadays. You should vet them. you should really see what type of person she really is. Is she gonna really be there with you when shit get hard, when shit get, fucked up? You lose everything. You know what I'm saying? You make a business decision that you fuck everything up. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really vet. You feel me? And that's the thing with being a simp, is that you're not even thinking about what type of person this woman is. You're so fixated on the thought of her. Just maybe you're so attracted to her and she just looks so good to you. You just wanna smell it one time. You feel me? So you're willing to do everything you can just to be close to her. That's a dangerous nigga right there, because that means he's willing to do anything. Y'all not with me. Y'all not with me. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and next week we will have a guest on the show. It's a special guest. And all I'm gonna say, get your popcorn ready. Cause, hey man, next week gonna be crazy. Next week it's gonna be nuts next week. Once I roll out the promo, it's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So it's important. It's really important that if you start to see these simp symptoms, you feel me? The simp symptoms, nip that shit in the bud. Because there's a book that I read years ago called The Possibility of Sex by Roger Allen Curry, I want to say. Roger Allen Curry. Roger Allen Curry, right? It's called The Possibility of Sex. Let me tell y'all something, bro. That book right there has it all. Because this is the games that we're talking about. This what separates the simps from the dudes who are not simps. Because there's a lot of women who hold the possibility of sex over us as men. Right? It's that possibility. Man, if I take her out on this many dates, then there's a possibility of this outcome. If I do this, there's a possibility. If she texts me and says, hey, can you come move my couch from this end of the room to that end of the room? If I go do this, homie, there's a possibility, I might smash her on that couch. Are y'all with me? Y'all ain't with me. I don't think y'all with me, bro. It's the possibility. I'm keeping the buck with you. If you got a girlfriend, you married, and you have to do all these things just to get a whiff, you in the wrong relationship. You in the wrong relationship. I'm keeping it in the buck with y'all. But what do y'all think about this? Huh? What do y'all think about these symptoms? What do y'all think about the possibility of sex? What do y'all think about this? And if you have simped, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully by next week I'll have everything figured out with the phone so y'all can call in and really give y'all thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And if you disagree, cool. If you agree, cool. You know what I'm saying? But next week, that's when we gonna get that going, because I want y'all to be able to really, you know what I'm saying, share that. You know what I'm saying? So, what do y'all think about this? Comment down below, comment in the live chat. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about this? You know what I'm saying? Now listen, this is one thing I want to hammer home, all right? Because there's a pocket of people right here on YouTube that feel like you're a simp if you treat your woman good. Like if you take your woman out and you open the door for her, or if you do certain shit. Nah, my nigga. Excuse me. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I disagree with that. If she's your woman, like she your wife, it's your girl, she being your girl for a minute, there's nothing wrong with treating her good, bro. But there has to be a balance, though. There has to be a balance. Doesn't mean treat her good and treat her like shit. What I mean is there has to be like a balance of, I think there's a such thing as going out too much. I do. I think 4 really good dates a month is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like especially spontaneous dates. You know what I'm saying? So, if y'all chilling, plan it out. She ain't gotta know, but you can plan out. Hey, baby, you know what? I want you to wear that Allen Roger Curry. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate the Allen Roger Curry. I said, what did I say? Roger Allen Curry? Allen Roger Curry. Thank you, bro. That's the author I was talking about, y'all, for the book Possibility of Sex. That's the author. But, like just texting wifey, being like, yo, I want you to wear this, and that, and be ready by 7:30. Bro, like, that's the type of shit that they love. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing stuff like that in your relationship once in a while, cool. And here's the dope thing that before I say that, salute to everybody that's been like sending me DMs and messages about last week's show where I talked about the only benefits that men have in a marriage. I've been getting a lot of people, messaging me about that. So salute to everybody. I put it out on TikTok too. Yeah, I'm on TikTok now. A lot of people have been messaging me about that video, about that. But what I was gonna say, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. My bad, y'all. My bad. I lost my train of thought. Damn, I hate when I do that. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with that, man. You're not being a simp by treating your woman, treating her good, taking her on dates. Nah, you being a simp if you rewarding her with that shit and she treating you like shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't paying you no mind. She ain't giving you no huss. Then yeah, you might be on some simp shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. This thing, I felt like this is something that had to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? This is something that absolutely had to be talked about, especially gearing up for what I got for y'all next week. What I got for y'all next week is gonna be some shit, and that's some shit I'm really, really excited about. So make sure y'all here next week, man, 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Right here on No Studio and Network. Also, very soon y'all gonna see me on the actual No Studio and podcast with Jayare and Geechi, man. We gonna get in the studio so y'all can really see your boy around the fellas. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be crazy. And look, man, follow me on Instagram. Follow the official No Studio and Network on Instagram. Let us know in the DMs, man, what kind of topics y'all want to see, what type of other things y'all want to see on this platform. As y'all can see, man, we finna build this platform, No Studio and Network. It's finna be a reputable, fire gumbo pot of content, man. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, dude, Julian said, who are you respectfully? My name is K-Doz, homie. I started doing this whole YouTube thing covering battle rap, but then realized there's a lot of other things and experiences that I can cover other than battle rap. You feel me? So the homie Geechi saw what I was doing, hollered at me and said, hey, yo, we trying to expand the network. Told me to come over here, give y'all this show once a week. I have my own channel as well, Relatively Raw. There's 2 Relatively Raw channels, all right? Because the first one, YouTube was kind of going through some crazy shit where they're suppressing a lot of my videos. So I was advised to start another channel. So I have 2 Relatively Raw channels. There's one that's just called Relatively Raw, and there's one that called Relatively Raw Show. Okay, so these episodes will also be put on that Relatively Raw Show channel. Okay, so the link in the description now is the link to the newer channel, and if you want to go rock with the other channel, please go ahead and support that over there as well. And what's up with the chat? Said these are hot topics. Looking forward to the next session. No, facts, man. Salute to you, Mr. 773. Next week's guest, if everything goes correctly, should be a game changer. It should be fire. And if everything goes the way it looks like it's gonna go, it should be fire as fuck. You feel me? So definitely go support that. Make sure y'all stay over here, man. Geechi, JR, Kent, man, they got some dope shit on the horizon for y'all, man. I'm excited about no studio on myself, for real. And I can't wait to get in the studio with the fellas too, man. We gonna build, man. We gonna build for real. But definitely hit them links in the description box, man. But what do y'all have to say on the topic? Anything y'all got to say on the topic before we get up out of here, man? Anything y'all got to say on the topic? You know what I'm saying? Y'all 2 cents. Salute to the homie Anthony. You know what I'm saying? David, what's happening? Timberland TV, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Salute, salute, salute. You know what I mean? Anything on the topic? Also, if y'all really want to support the network, man, hit that super chat as well. You feel me? If you want to support me, you know what I'm saying, you can hit the Cash App. I think, yeah, I got it in the little ticker. And my apologies about the focus going in and out. I don't know. I must have messed around with the settings or something. So I promise you next show that won't go that way. You know what I'm saying? Any questions or anything y'all want to say? And I will be opening phone lines up soon, y'all. I'll be opening phone lines up so y'all can call up real quick. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure that out. You know what's crazy, man? Like, it's dope to talk about these topics as someone who's married and who by next year, you know what I'm saying, will be married for 10 years. Because I done seen and been through like damn near everything you can think of, bro. Not everything, but you know what I'm saying? I done, you know, seen a lot, bro. And I got a lot of people that's been married and divorced. Knock on wood. I pray that never happens. I will say this, man. Modern day times, I'd rather be married than be single, bro. I'm gonna be real with you because I don't want to be single out here right now. Fuck no, bro. I'm cool. Even though, don't get me wrong, now it's a lot of women out here that's attractive. Of course, it's that other side of me as a man that's like, yo, man, I'll smash this shit, I'll smash that. But looking past that, bro, and what can possibly come with that, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get into this, man. We gonna get into hypergamy more on next week's show, especially with our guest, because I'm sure that he, you know, goes through this shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get into all that, man. Mr. Hodge says facts. David Lacey says hang in there, big bro. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting out here, man. Even being married. And let me say, I don't know how many of y'all here is married. Before I go, let me ask y'all this. Have y'all noticed, like, it's weird, like, being married, it seems like you get access to better looking, like, I don't know, man. Like, because look, the place I frequent the most is Walmart. And Walmart be having some baddies at Walmart. I ain't even gonna hold you. I be at Walmart, I be like, God damn. If I was single, ain't no need to go to a club. Go to Walmart. Walmart, see, I've noticed it's like a different breed of women. Like you go to Walmart, it's like a certain tier. Then you go to Target, it's a certain tier. you go to Costco, it's a certain tier on me. Like you notice that? It's weird, bro. It's shit crazy. But I be noticing like it's kind of crazy. Like there's a lot of women that don't really care if a nigga's married, bro. They don't really be caring, bro. Like, and I can tell because they flirt crazy. They be flirting. I got my ring on, I ain't hiding nothing. I think to some women it just makes us so much more attractive because like, oh, this is a stable nigga. Because women love comfort and stability. So when they see that, it's attractive to them. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's crazy. Salute to Marcus Orr. He says, I'm about to be married for a year on the 23rd. Congratulations, relative. Salute to you. Mr. Hodge says, loyalty is tested every second of day in a marriage. Facts. Absolutely. 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 Born King 1984 says, hey, you spitting facts, my G. Bro, it's absolutely, bro. I'm not coming up here to lie. It's relatively raw. Boy, y'all my relatives. I ain't here to lie to y'all. Oh, you forgot ways of the superior man and Tariq. Oh, what you talking about, bro? Hold on, my G. Don't get it. Hey, we here. don't, your boy is, salute relative. I'm with you, King. I'm with you. He said, DZ said you should be trying to get in the Kevin Samuels lane, bro. It's forced and this seems like you trying to be like Kevin, bro. It's all love though. Nah, bro, cause look, I understand totally what you saying, right? I understand totally what you saying. And you know what? You're half right. Right? But see, look. This is what's wrong with that comment. Not even wrong. I'm not going to say wrong. The thing is, homie, it's not a Kevin Samuels lane. This lane has been here. We're talking about the manosphere now, right? This has been here for years. Kevin Samuels just came to prominence. But I'm going to keep it real with you, though. Because of what he's been able to do, it's allowed more men to be even more real and truthful about what men really go through in the dynamic and relationships of men and women. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a buck with you. See, what people don't know is if the content that I've always done, I've always talked about things like this sprinkled into battle rap content. Those of you who know me or don't, whatever, but you know, my channel was called Kato's Media, right? I cover battle rap, but I also covered a lot of things in life, bro. Whether it be relationships, whether it be the dynamics of just being a black man, whatever, I always included that shit in my content because when you're a man, bro, you got a wife, you got children, you got other people that somewhat look up to you or they know that you're more than that, it's difficult to stay under that umbrella. You see what I'm saying? It's very difficult because there's so much to say, right? And I'm going to be real with you. You're right from this aspect, right? You're right as far as the Kevin Samuels lane is called that because he's popped. He's like totally popped. Salute Anthony said, I don't box myself into just one thing. I never have. And that's probably even why I haven't grown in one thing because I try to be multifaceted. And as men, we should all try to do that. He said, no, they don't, they getting primal. You see what I'm saying, DZ? So, but salute, bro. Like, I appreciate you even saying that. It takes a real nigga to say that. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely not forced. If you ever seen some of my old content, it's not up anymore. But I even had a show called Grand Rising, and I still have my channel Grand Rising. It ain't really much up there right now, but where I was talking about things like this and inspiration and relationships, it just wasn't raw. It wasn't just direct like this is. You know what I'm saying? And this is not just for fellas. This is for ladies too. I keep it very balanced. But this lane, you know, I love this lane because it allows us fellas to really be able to talk openly. You know what I'm saying? But salute, bro. For real. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? But, man, we about to get ready to get up out of here, man. We over an hour in, man. Look, I appreciate y'all for rocking out with your boy, man. We had another goodie this evening. Again, my apologies for the in and out with the camera lens. I got to see what I did wrong when it came to that. I must have messed something up with the lens. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Also, make sure you follow my YouTube channel, Relatively Raw Show, and in the regular Relatively Raw channel. Also, subscribe right now to No Studio Winning if you have not already. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all have a good weekend. Hold on real quick. Marcus Orr says you've been married for 10 years. Kevin Samuels been divorced twice. Hey, bro. Look, It is what it is, man. Salute to that man, though, because a lot of shit that he says have woken a lot of people up, and I respect a lot of what he says. You know, I have different perspectives than he does, but I fuck with his content. I fuck with a lot of people's content, man. You know what I'm saying? But what Marcus Orr said was for real. You know, I'll be married for 10 years, man, and I've been through it all. I've seen it all. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's why I feel like I can talk about this type of shit. That's why I got things on my channel called A Married Guy Reacts. So as a married guy, I react to these dudes. I react to the Kevin Samuels, to AMS, Alpha Male Strategies. Salute to my nigga Valdez, the Angry Man. You got all them other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's the one thing that I don't see in this whole space is a real married nigga talking about the red pill shit, talking about like, I feel what niggas is saying, but I'm gonna give y'all this shit from a married dude perspective. And I'm not afraid nor scared to be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm excited, man, just about this show, about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. We gotta be up out of here. Make sure y'all tune in to Caffeine Tuesdays and Thursdays. No Studio on Podcast with Geechi, Gotti, and the homie Jayare, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned in to the channel. Hit that notification bell, man, so y'all can be notified every time we go live and every time we drop new content on y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with your boy. I'm your homie, your brother K-Doz. This is Relatively Raw right here on No Studio and Network. Salute to the relative. Peace.